So this video is it's gonna be a weirder one. It's gonna be a video log and longer than most other videos. So I'm gonna speak fast. I want to spend time talking about my life prior to YouTube and why I joined the Deep Blue YouTube and where things will go from after this video. I feel clear lately and I want to be transparent. I don't know where to start. The echoes. No, the beginning. So I come from a shared womb. He almost died. And when he was born, he was colorblind, but I was born normal. We spent the first few years of life together. Besides his eyes and us having many Play-Doh tea parties with his black doll, I don't remember too much. Not even his name. He was never relevant to my now, but now I think he is, but I really don't know why. When we were a little older, I remember going to the zoo with my parents. Is it gonna rain? There's so many bears and birds and different colored cats and deer and mice and octopus, and all the cats were different colors. There was so much life, but they were all stuck in cages. And that made me sad. Something happened and I couldn't move. I was stuck in one place, standing there. And this all happened when Henry, he worked at the zoo. He came to Mother 2 and he started talking to her. My brother was in Mother 2's arms and he was staring at me from behind her shoulder. And this is where the echoes started. I could feel everything, all the life around me, how the animals were feelings. I felt so connected to them, like they were my best friends ever. I could feel my brother's interest in me standing there, my mother's emptiness, Henry's knowing of Mother 2, and Mother 2 being a counterfeit. The echoes, they told me many things this day, but I was very confused. I thought maybe the echoes lied, so I kept it a secret. I didn't tell anyone. Before I continue, I think many of you are asking, what is an echo? And I wish I could give you a clear answer, but I can't. But I'm going to try to explain it to you in the best way that I can. An echo, if you think in the literally way, you go like on a mountain and you shout echo, and it's going to bounce back to you. Like here. Echo! Okay, maybe it doesn't work here, but you know what I mean. So, my echoes, they're different. So, when you have your echo from the mountain top, and you hear the echo, it starts louder and it gradually gets lower until it disappears. And that echo is limited only to hearing, and it depends on an action, usually the action from you. Or if you're with somebody, then from them. But it's still an action from a person, and you can control it if it's from you. I receive echoes. I do not put echoes out there. I do not put echoes out there to bounce back at me. And the way I hear them differs. Sometimes they're seen either before my very eyes or in my thinking eyes. Smelled, felt emotionally or physically, tasted, or a combination of many somethings. The echoes I receive are only received. They don't depend on my actions at all. They depend on the actions of all of the life's echoes, and echoes can come to be in many different ways. from life comes many meanings and intents, and these many somethings are embedded into the things people interact with, unbeknownst to them, like the meanings behind a word, whether it's written or if it's spoken or if it's brailled. It doesn't matter. There's an echo embedded into everything from all life. All life. Take YouTube as an example. I don't think people need to be receivers in order to superficially feel an echo from YouTube. YouTube is an ocean. So I'm in my my room editing, and I realized that I didn't film a part. So please listen while looking at cute pictures of Ushiyama. So I was talking about YouTube as the ocean, and what I was saying was that like one drop in the ocean of YouTube creates a ripple, and like that drop is an intent, and it's being taken, and then it's being refurbished, and then it's being put out there again and again and again and again and again, and then so these echoes in YouTube language are trends, but not all echoes become a trend. I don't think I even have an echo, if I'm honest. I just receive, and that's why I'm unrelatable and alone. That's why but I'm not sad anymore, because I know what I must do. Can you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to explain the echoes, but I'm still trying to understand them myself. All I know for sure is that I ought to trust them. I've only recently accepted them. Up until very recently, I was taking pills to quiet them. But yeah, back to the past. A year after the zoo, Mother 2 and Henry took my brother, and they ran away. Mother and I were alone. Her numbness, it turned into aggression. For many years, she blamed me for Mother 2 leaving and taking my brother. I knew she was wrong, because the echoes told me so. But I couldn't understand why it wasn't my fault. I just knew it wasn't, and I eventually told her what the echoes said. But she just told me that the echoes I received were rubbish. Told me I'm abnormal, crazy, a monster. Told me she wished that I was stillbirthed, a word that I'm still too scared to learn. She started teaching me wrong somethings. I was homeschooled. She was my teacher. She disconnected electricity to my bedroom. And she started to carve carrots into lightning bolts and throw them at me and stab at my face. Always in the face. She started to only feed me carrots too. But I acted out, and I thought I was being clever. I wanted to trick her, so I pretended that I loved carrots. I ate every carrot she threw at me. I ate every carrot that she fed me. And I asked for more. I wanted her to notice that her punishment didn't work, and to change to a different punishment, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. I fucking hate carrots. So I filled her pillow up with mayonnaise covered rice grains. I couldn't look her in the face anymore. Every time that I tried to, I would feel dizzy, and sometimes I would throw up. So I just stopped. To this day, I don't even know what her face looks like. I don't remember. And I don't have pictures of her. I don't know what she looks like. I forgot. the older I got, the louder the echoes got. It got to the point where I couldn't sleep, eat, or even stand. I couldn't handle it. My dreams were filled with neon-colored rainbow outlines of various random images. They were wire-framed images among this black abyss, and these images would like throb and throb and throb and get bigger and bigger and bigger and then shrink and throb and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and shrink, and it just kept doing that. Sometimes multiple images just throbbing, getting bigger and shrinking, and at other times there would be these neon colored rainbow fonts which would scroll from one side of the my dream scope to the next, and some from this side to this side, and eventually more and more and more and more of these different colored neon words they were random words too, they made no sense, then it would just go all over the place until I couldn't see the black abyss anymore. Eventually I would, in my sleep, I'd start crying, I'd scream, I'd convulse. And the next thing I'd know is Mother would be waking me up because I was interrupting her sleep. I'd still be shouting, and I'd be able to hear my mother, and I could feel her touch. But all I could see was a man's face for a few seconds after I woke up, flashing before my eyes. It was a little blurry, and I always thought it was Richard Simmons because I absolutely loved Richard Simmons as a boy. I loved him. I was always sweating to the oldies. But looking back, I think I was wrong. I don't think that was Richard Simmons' face I was seeing. I don't know who it is, but I think he came from my dreams and he looks me like the others. The echoes got to be too loud. And this is when Mother started caring for me. She got me the pills to quiet the echoes. She brought me to the doctors to get me pills, which I've taken up until recent times. After a while, the echoes stopped entirely, and my mother, she started to prepare me other foods. But I had strong aversions at this point to many foods, so she had to improvise and make many carrot dishes. I still hate carrots, but my mother always was really creative, that's for sure. And I still hated Mother. When I reached my late teens, I ran away for the first time. Since then, I had been alone and afraid that her and Mother too and Henry would find me. I never wanted to be found. I tried to stay inside at all times. But I also think a part of me wanted to be found. Like, a piece of me did anyway, like a shattered piece of a mirror. I don't have a piece. YouTube is a canvas. Shreds of fabric, a hunk of Play-Doh, logs of wood, a lure. And I eventually received an echo which was so strong that it worked through my pills. I saw numbers, which was clearly a date, and felt that something big was going to happen, but I ignored it. And then something big did happen, which changed everything and prompted my YouTube life. I was invited to the beach. We all were except my brother. I shouldn't have gone. I knew I shouldn't have gone, but I didn't trust the echoes. There's so much blue, then red. Mother turned pink, limp, then everything black. I woke up in a washroom, not allowed to move. Mother in the tub in pieces. And I forgot it all until recently. Mother is dead. All I wanted was a family. All I wanted was happiness. I recently decided to trust the echoes. I stopped taking the pills. My past videos, they lacked clarity at times. I ask that you please understand that I was in a bad place. I was working through a lot. Many somethings. And I still am. I believe the somethings have just began. I felt so alone. I felt lost. Even to myself, I felt lost. My connection to everything was lost. I couldn't receive. I had no connections at all. There was no clarity. My whole life was a black abyss. That's how I felt, anyway. I will ride the echoes from now on, which is another big reason why I'm making this video log. I must say goodbye. Well, maybe not like a forever goodbye, but a goodbye for now kind of goodbye. I will not be posting to YouTube for, well, anymore, because I won't be able to. And I won't be posting, but you will still see me. You will be part of every somethings, because this is what Mother 2 wants. And this is what the echoes are telling me. I will be abducted. And I accept this. I must sacrifice myself in order to fix things. I need to find... I can't give details there. This video, I am going to post it the moment before I walk into my old house again, where Mother 2 and Henry are at right now. They stole my house. I've been watching them for a while now, so I know when to do what I should do. And don't worry about me. I can be hurt, but I won't die. I can't die. Mother 2 will see this video and understand. Her and I, there's something she cannot ignore. Something she did not know. I have worth to her now. The echoes tell me this, and I saw a date in a dream echo again. Another important date when I will die. April of this year or next. There's so much that I don't know. I know my goal, but I don't know why I have this goal. I'm very confused. This situation connects with so many people who look me and who look you The issue is much more than Mother to Henry, my brother, and my dead mother. Everything started long before the shared womb. And I can't call the police. I know people are thinking that. The echoes, they tell me this is too dangerous. Only I can do some things. But I'm not confused about the echoes. I trust them, and I will ride them, and I will do my best. You probably don't understand most of what I'm saying, but I need you to still be my friends. I need your echoes more than ever. My entire life I was in the cage with the zoo animals, the black abyss. But from now, I'll be free. I'll make my own decisions. So thank you, everyone. The next video, it's going to be me entering the house. I'm going to film it. And I know that Mother 2 is going to steal my camera and post it. She knows my account info. She stole my passwords and whatnot when she broke into my house. And you may not understand it, but she has reasons for wanting you to watch it. She wants you to look. She needs you. All of you. This is greater than me now. I know this. You'll see me again. I promise. I'm not drowning anymore.